What's up, everybody? It's your boy Telly here. I'm here at Siksika Health to do something very important. Now, as we all know, snagging season is upon us. Walks up for Uncle. Uncle snags all year round. But that's why I'm here, is I'm here to help you get prepared. Because, you know, taking care of our pelts, it's going to take a lot more than smudging and Pendletons. So let's go check it out. I want to get my checked.
Oh, okay. For that, you're gonna need Rachael. That was actually her right here.
Oh, really? I just
Have
missed
a seat, and I can go grab her for you.
Oh, okay, cool. Thank you.
Yep, come with me.
Okay.
Follow me. They're actually not called STDs anymore.
Oh, really? Oh, yeah, STI, sorry.
Actually, we call it STBBI, so we don't forget the bloodborne pathogens like HIV, syphilis, and hepatitis C.
Oh, okay,
So
STBBIs. What's the BBI?
Bloodborne infection.
Bloodborne infection.
Yeah, so sexually transmitted and bloodborne infections.
Oh, okay.
And then we don't miss anybody. We can do rapid tests for HIV and syphilis and then another one for hepatitis C. With that, we know the results within about 3 minutes, and you know before you leave today whether you've been exposed to any of those viruses. So the rapid test is just a quick finger poke.
Okay.
We still have to draw the blood after, and that's just to confirm what these tests are going to show us. So it's just like, have you ever had your blood sugars taken?
Yeah.
It's kind of just like that.
Okay.
So a little poke.
Oh, wow. That didn't hurt at all. Just kind of felt like a little punch. Not even that much, like somebody flicked me.
Almost there.
How often should someone get tested?
So it really depends on kind of the risk factors. If you use condoms or barriers every time, and you have like just one partner, we usually say, you know, once a year.
Yeah.
If though you have multiple partners, don't use condoms every time, then we recommend every 3 to 6 months.
Okay.
Just because those window periods, just put a bit of pressure on there for me. Thank you. Yeah, 3 to 6 months works. We recommend condoms for all types of sex. So oral sex, anal sex, vaginal sex. And we have condoms for all of those here in the clinic.
What about sexting?
Very low risk.
Okay, all right.
Any sexually transmitted or bloodborne infection via text. So.
You heard it here first. If somebody else is like super shy about coming in here, is there anything that they could do? Or?
Yeah, absolutely. And that's really common. It's a tough thing to talk about. And nurses are gross. We ask about all sorts of things. So my cell phone number, I can get texts. So people can text me questions if they have them. We can do testing outside in the community, so either in their homes or just wherever they feel the most comfortable. Honestly, we can even do blood work in the back of our work vehicles. So people don't have to come into the clinic, because I know that can be a bit embarrassing, especially if you know people that work here, right? So usually just either sending me a text or a phone call, we can figure out where people are most comfortable getting tested and make arrangements to do that. Okay. And usually it's pretty quick, within a couple of days usually. Just like a pregnancy or a COVID test, we always want to see one dot or one line.
Okay.
That means the test is good. Any other dots or lines mean the test is positive. Okay.
So you said it just meant like I'm exposed to it. Does it mean that I have it?
That's a really great question. So for HIV and syphilis, if you've been exposed to it, very likely it means that the antibodies are in your blood. Okay. And it means that you have the infection. Okay. So if this came back positive for syphilis today, I could treat you for syphilis today. Okay. Even though we don't have the blood work confirmed. But if you've never had it before and this came up positive, I would just treat you for it today and get that over with. Okay. Hepatitis C, on the other hand, it means if there's only one line, or if there's 2 lines and you have been exposed to the virus for hepatitis C, 1 in 4 people clear the virus on their own. So it doesn't mean they have hepatitis C. Then we have to do further blood work to make sure. But, gotcha. Yeah.
That's why you still draw the blood.
Exactly. Okay. Yeah. So I see
one dot. You want to see the 1 dot? So that was for syphilis?
This one is syphilis and HIV.
HIV. Yeah. So I do not have syphilis or HIV. Yeah. Or I haven't been exposed to it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
At least you haven't been exposed to it in the last week.
In the last week?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
If you were exposed to it, say on Saturday of this past week, it wouldn't show up in your blood just yet. So that's why if you had a risk activity or an exposure, we would test you again in a month.
Okay. All right, so we're gonna draw blood. So if you're squeamish out there,
Don't look.
don't look.
And if you're squeamish, please don't look.
All right.
I don't want anybody fainting on me.
I think the thing that freaks me out is like when the needle's in there too long. I'm okay
Yeah.
for like the first 30 seconds.
That's fair. And we're only taking 2 vials of blood
Okay.
for these tests, and we can get everything that we need in those 2 vials. So, yeah, it should be pretty quick. And I'm willing to bet that the rapid Hep C test won't even be done by the time we're finished.
Okay. That's the other thing is I don't like seeing it go in, so I'm gonna look at the camera
Okay,
right
1, 2,
now.
3. You okay?
Yeah, I'm good. There's just a little pinch.
And we'll wait for that. In the meantime, if you wanted to go pee,
All right.
I'll show you to the lab.
So as much as I'd like to invite you all to see this part, you know, standards say that I can't. So we'll be back after these important messages.
There's your party pack. Be safe.
What's in here? There's condoms. There's a female condom. I've never seen one of those, and a rubber dam here. Yeah, this is gonna be a great weekend. No, I'm not gonna use all these this weekend. But thank you for believing in me. If anybody has any questions or they want to get tested, how do they get a hold of you?
They could just call me or shoot me a text at 403-361-4193.
Cool. Well, you heard it. So yeah, we're ready. You know, 3 to 5 days for the results. And if I do risky behaviors, 3 to 6 months, I'll be back here to get retested. But I'm all set for snagging season. So that's a whole other video. So let's go. Thank you, Rachael.
You're welcome. See ya.
Down to earth, stay grinding when storms come. Rat race, only one to